Last year in the spring I decided that I have enough material and I never had anything on rock, so I tried to do 2 rock plantings, and one of them is this one. It's Acer Palmatum from my seedlings, done very late in the season. I had this rock, as you can see on a footage from last year. It's quite porous rock, it has some openings, and I was thinking about what to do with that, and I was wondering if the Palmatum planted on such small rock in a tiny pocket of soil will survive. And you can see it's beginning of March 2026. It's like 13 months since I planted it. Growing very well on this rock without any problems. It was in semi-shaded position whole year. I had a little bit of moss like this covering this small amount of substrate to prevent birds from damaging it and endangering the plant. So I need to cover it all the time with some kind of mesh. I haven't done anything to the tree since I planted it there. I just water it properly, and during the winter it was a little bit longer, like another maybe 8 to 10 centimeters of growth. I reduced the branches. As you can see here, I removed one branch from this junction where I had this 1, 2, and there was a third branch growing here in this junction. I wanted to avoid that, and I wanted to have it done before any kind of movement of sap in the tree, so it's not bleeding too much. I don't think the bleeding will kill the tree, but most probably it's not beneficial. I did that in the winter. It was all winter stored here in this my workshop, which is basically similar to greenhouse with temperatures the same as outside but no wind. And now I decided that I'm going to give this little tree some kind of initial movement. So I'm going to move this trunk a little bit more here to create some kind of shape and maybe to spread those branches. So I need just a couple of wires, nothing major, and do it before the tree will sprout the foliage, and it will be impossible. Of course, these wires will stay there just for a limited amount of time before it will bite in. So most probably I will be forced to remove the wires maybe in 3 months from now, but most probably it will do the work. In case I want to keep the wires for a longer time, I can wrap them into the paper. I was doing it on different maples. It's a very good method. I can recommend it, but I'm not going to spend too much time, so I'm not going to wrap it. I need very strong wire here to bend this part. It's still quite flexible. It will go a little bit, so I will create some kind of movement here. I don't want to break it. I never did this kind of rock plantings because I didn't know how well it will survive in my overwintering protection. And since I have this place, which is sort of greenhouse in the winter, I was thinking maybe it's a chance to do something like this rock planting. And this was a test, so this winter season is first season when I had them here. And I think they survived. Last thing I want to do is to break the tree, but too thick wire, but it will do the job, and it will bite in quite late compared to thin wire, so it's a little bit better. So, initial wiring, most probably most important. Why? Because these moves which I introduced into those branches are the most crucial and will be visible on a tree forever. Everything which will grow from here, most probably it will be cut and regrow several times, but only those initial internodes will stay there, and this will determine the future shape of the tree. So it looks like nothing has happened to the tree, but it's most important part, and maybe I need to bend this even more. I don't want to disturb the tree too much. Maybe I can fix something here and try to bend it even more. but I don't want to definitely break this trunk here, because then of course I can seal it and hope it will heal, but in case it will die, then I will have to rely on this branch, which is not tragic. It will create very good transition from the thicker base to these two branches, and it will create much smaller tree. But it depends what you want. There is many ways how to do the bonsai. So this is my second rock planting fixed on this rock. You can see how I did it last year, and now I gave it initial movement. It will stay here in protected area because the moss is very attractive for the birds, and I need to keep it wet. So when it will go out, it will go into semi-shade again this year. So this will be moist, and the tree will not suffer. It was doing really well on that rock. I was wondering how it will survive in this kind of harsh conditions with the so low amount of soil, but it was doing really well. So I was surprised, even in the hottest periods of the summer, it was coping well. I took suiban and filled it with water, so this rock was standing in the water, and most probably it was sucking also the water, and it was helping this tree to survive in this environment. What was happening is that this suiban with water was attracting the birds, and at the height of the summer they were bathing in the water under this maple. So let's see what kind of swimming summer the birds will have under this maple. I hope it will do well. So see you next time.